Inspiration. Inspiration is a wonderful thing, and I'd like to thank Alyssa Povey for inspiring me to do a Daily Fuel about inspiration. She suggested it in my post. I asked, what should I do some Daily Fuels about? You guys just pummeled me with ideas. Wow, I'm gonna have to go through them all and really come up with some things. I've already come up with other ones based on your ideas. I was even I forgot what it was. There was one I was like, oh my god, I could do like a week's worth of Daily Fuels on that. So thank you, Alyssa, for this one. And the thing about inspiration is I feel like people are always looking for it. I'm looking for inspiration. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to work on. I don't know what to create. I don't know what to draw. I don't know what to paint. Whatever, right? And the thing to remember is that inspiration, it's in the word, comes from within. It's in you. It's already there. You don't have to find it. It's not out there somewhere. It's in here. It's in your heart. It's in your soul. It's in your person. It's in whatever word you like, right? It's in there already. You already kind of know what you want to be doing, and what you're doing. When you're looking for inspiration, you're not looking for what's in there. You're looking to connect to it. You're looking for that way to connect and to help it come out so you can think of it and go, oh, that's what I want to do. And it's great to have, every once in a while, sorry, the dog interrupted me. Every once in a while, inspiration will just strike, right? If you're just kind of going about your day, this happens to me a lot in the shower. I'll be in the shower when I have no ability to write or record anything, and an idea for a song will just pop in my head, and I'll be like, that is a great song. And now I have to keep humming it and singing it while I'm in the shower so that I can get to my phone in time to record it. Because what I'll do is I have Evernote on my phone. So if I have an idea for a melody that I really like, I'll sing it into Evernote so that now I have it and I can forget it. But it always happens to me in the shower when I don't have my phone and I can't do it. And now I have to sing it, or I'm driving, right? That's the other time that it happens. I'm driving. And occasionally I have pulled over, but sometimes I'll wait till I get where I'm going to sing it into Evernote. So, inspiration can strike sometimes, and it's just that's a wonderful thing when it does. But you can't sit around waiting for inspiration to strike. You won't be creating all that often, and you're not going to really enjoy doing what you do. So I came up with this idea we should be priming the pump, right? So yesterday, here are 3 ways to prime the pump, right? Yesterday I mentioned one. I'm gonna go over it a little bit again. You can just start by looking at other people's work. Now, this was one thing that I mentioned yesterday, and it kind of fits in this too, and it's worth repeating. Looking at other people's work can kind of give you ideas, right? Even what I just said a minute ago, where I asked for ideas about what to make Daily Fuel about, and looking at all the things you said sparked ideas in my head about I could do this too, and I could do that too. And so you could ask for ideas. You can just look at other people's work to get ideas. That's one of the things that I love so much about this group, is that it's inspiring me to create in so many different ways. But it's not even just a group like this, or even online. You can go to a museum. You can listen to music. You can listen to your favorite music. You can listen to music you've never listened to before. TV and things online. Anywhere that whatever your it's easy to say, oh, go to a museum or something like that, but your version of art might not be in museums, so you should go where your version of art is. If you're a musician, I would say go to a concert, but we can't do that right now. But you know what I'm saying? Watch YouTube videos of live performances of your thing, right? Watch other artists do the thing that they do that's also the thing that you do, and get inspiration and ideas from that. And that's one way to get the pump sort of going. The other thing, though, is to actually do it. We have to practice. And art is a talent, and it's an innate ability, but it's also something that we can't take for granted. We need to work at it, and you need to practice it. And, I often think about this thing where they say writers should just wake up in the morning and write for 20 minutes or 30 minutes every day. Just put in a piece of paper in your typewriter and write. It doesn't matter if it's good. It doesn't matter if it's bad. You can throw it away, right? If you're an illustrator or something, just sketch every day, right? Whatever it is that you do, you should do it. When I was in my band years ago, we used to practice every Tuesday and Thursday night and Saturday afternoon, every single week. And it wasn't just so that we were ready for our live performances, but practicing like that brought us tighter as musicians, so that when one of us had it got to the point where we could just start jamming and riffing. One guy could start playing, like the guitar player could just start playing something, and the other guys in the band could just start playing right along like that, because we were that close from practicing. And then I could make up a melody and sing over it. And sometimes we would do that in shows and just make stuff up. And my favorite thing was I would like sort of lead I would want the music to get higher and louder, and they would follow the way that I was singing. And then like all of a sudden I would just sing really softly, and they would follow along with the music, and they could tell that I was building it up and building it up and building it up with the way I was singing, so that it finally just crescendoed. And we never practiced it. It wasn't anything we wrote together, but we would have never been able to do that if we hadn't been practicing every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So the same thing with you. Even if you're just a solo artist, with whatever you do, you might get that inspiration might strike, and then say you're a painter and you run to the canvas, but you haven't held the brush in your hand in 6 months. Well, now it's going to be clunky. Even though you have this amazing idea, you're not going to be able to execute it the way that you want, because you haven't been practicing, moving those muscles. Literally in that case, but metaphorically speaking too, the art is a muscle that we need to practice all the time. And then just the third one that I have here is just be ready. They say that luck is being prepared when opportunity knocks. And I really believe that, because opportunity knocks a lot, but most people aren't ready for it. So they don't hear the knock, or it's something that they're not ready for, so they have to pass on. Or, like I just said, the inspiration strikes, but you haven't been doing your thing, so you're not good enough right now to really turn that into the thing that you want to turn it into. It's a mindset. We need to be warmed up. We need to be working on it all the time, even when we don't want to, or when we're not really feeling it, because the moment that we feel it and the moment that all those things align, that's when the magic is going to happen. But part of that magic working is you doing your job to make sure that the physical 3D meat suit part of us is actually in the game and ready to go when everything else says, here it is, lightning bolt. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go to the comments now and say hi. So if anybody has anything to add to that, you may. Let's see. I said hi to everybody. And Ray says 888, and Mikey says, yeah, Bobby, and that's it. Wow, this is a record fast live. Okay. Well, I don't really have anything else to add, but if any comments come in, I'll read them, but it doesn't seem like there are. But so that's inspiration. I'll just wrap it up. So, look at other people's stuff, practice. You don't have to practice every day, but set a time to practice, so that you're constantly working those muscles. And then you'll be ready when opportunity strikes, when inspiration strikes. Inspiration, again, it comes from within. We can't just sit on the couch doing nothing and waiting for it to strike, and then when this happens, then I'll be happy. When this strikes, then I'll go make something. Now we have to be making something, and the more we're working those muscles and the more we're doing it, bam, the inspiration will strike. All right, well, I guess we're done. All right, okay, we're done. Well, Mikey, you can have the booby prize since you were the last comment, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.